Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I am coming to you. I'm going to look through this book that I have set some pages up. I put some, what is it, base? Put the base down. I can't think of what it medium, matte medium. Put it down on a lot of a lot of the pages, and then I blackened out some. I pasted some things in here, and I was working on it about an hour ago, a little bit more. And I did order in my birthday haul a collage soup book. I've seen Miss Dee Dee with this brand, and I really like when she shows them. So I'm going to try to get a couple more, but I'm still waiting on some magazines. So Miss Dee Dee had turned me on to a couple of other books that she likes by this lady named Maria Rivas. And then this one I found, which is by somebody in particular. I don't know, cut up this book. Skittle Dog. Okay, I don't see like one particular person, but this one, Maria, she has a whole series. So, and when they have those buy two get one free at Amazon, that's the best time to get it because these things can be like $20, $25, but you can normally find them on sale for like 15. So I got this one and I was very excited about it. It's the Girly Journal. So I don't think it was really the one that I wanted, but I still like it. Okay. Now these are double sided. I was going to take some of these and print them off because I like both sides, but and I might still, but I could see wasting the other side. And some of these I will still have some on the other side because I'll just be using part of it, So anyway, whatever. I don't know. I'm starting to babble. Let's see. So I really like the color choices in these pictures. I love the glasses. So there's lots of things on here, and you don't have to use the whole picture or whole. You can just cut that circle out and then leave the rest. Now that one's interesting. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all can't see that. Yeah, so and then she's got words on here that you can cut out and use. Bold, fearless. So it's cute. It didn't wow me, but I'm glad I got it. It was on sale. So I do like that cow head and these jumping cows. I did take a picture out already and put it somewhere. I don't know. Can't remember where I put it. I really like that. You can use these also to do ideals for your book. I really like that one too. Dogs in pajamas and cats in tutus. That's beautiful. So, like, in case I just wanted to use one, I could just cut that one out. I don't have to use both of them. And then if you need some backgrounds and stuff, love these. Very, very artistic. Now, I'm definitely going to be using these. Let me see what's on the other side of this. Oh, I don't know. But there'll be some down here I can use. But because I'm going to put some of these in some of my pages and write some snarky thing. Shout out to Janet Young with her snarky self. Um, yeah, these are really interesting. I really like those. I know where I want to put those. And I did cut something out. I mean, I ripped it out. I needed to cut it neater. But I can see where you would need a sleeve or something to keep these all in here. So far, I've got two bins. You know those bins that you get from Michaels or whatever, crafting bins. So I have two of those full of stuff that I did find. And then this is what these have so many pictures in here. And that's one thing I bought when I bought this one. I was looking for something that had a lot of pictures because I was starting out with none. And then I like these also because they are single-sided, so I don't have to sacrifice anything. So, okay, so here's a book that I have been working on. I think I bought it sometime last year, and I got it for like from Michael's for like $3, I believe, 3 or 7. I don't know. Not Michael's. What am I talking about? Books a Million. So I have not actually. Well, maybe one page I kind of started to, and I completed it and I varnished it, but I'm not happy with it. But I did set up some pages so I can actually come through and start painting. Now I had did this page in another book, and I didn't like that book, so I tore it out of that book and then I glued it in here. So this isn't actually. I don't even know. There's nothing on this page that was actually in the book. And then I had painted some magazine covers and glued them together to make a design. And I do like this. I think I'm going to do some more of these. I did save some magazines that I could do these with. Now, of course, you can do them a lot neater and everything. And I can still come back in and bling this out some more. But that's Jennifer Aniston. Aniston? Whatever. Yeah, so I did like that. I forgot whose idea I saw that did it on the YouTube. I forgot, but anyway, yeah, I do like that. And some of these I just stippled the paint on the background, and then I put some of these pictures on. This was already here, so I kind of got off to a good start. This one kind of developed. I don't know. I think this was the first or the second one that I was working on, but I haven't started painting on it yet and blinging it out. So that's the part I cannot wait to do. So there it is. Okay, so that's a little puppy in an egg. I did put some galaxy paint on here and then some matte black paint. You gotta be careful with that because those little things will stick to the other side. And that's why I still have some of these in here. I did put some more not Mod Podge, the matte medium on top of some things that I put down so that they won't stick. But I still have this little paper in here just in case. So that's another magazine. I blackened the words that were here, and then I cut these two birds out. And when I paint it, like I'll get rid of all the white parts around there. At the time, I didn't have any fussy cutting scissors, so I put that piece of toast there and blackened that out. And this has got it's got matte medium all over it already. So basically, I have it prepared so that I can find something to put in it, or either paint. So I just cut out something and glued it down here. Whatever this is a sink, but whenever I do it, I'm going to make sure I find something that I can make drip down from there. And I just glued these little pigeons here. I'll find something to add to it. Oh yeah, here's the picture that I put on here. Now I might cut her out and put her right here. But then I want to find something that she's focused in on. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but I do like her, but I'm definitely cutting her out. Yep. So, and I just glued that in here. This one I like because I need to find something to stand up in here. I don't know what. But, and then this one I found a leopard and I put him here, blackened the little window in the ceiling. And then I found a wolf. You know, just going through old magazines and stuff like that. So, you know, this one I had matte painted all black, and I pretended like these penguins. This is Dad Penguin, and this is an interracial couple. or interspecies couple, and they're looking at buying this car. Now, neither one of these species has wings, so they have to get around. So they need a car, and this is the car salesman. Okay, those are little babies, and that's the mama. And I just glued that in here. I like this lady here, so I cut her out of a magazine and glued her down, and then I just blackened that out. You know where it's going. These goats just got early parole, they are being let free, but down here there's going to be something down here, like this one is sticking his head in there. I want to make it so like that's where they need to walk down, but she's not sure if this is what's going to happen. And then they're looking around, and then they're asking whoever's releasing these goats, is this where they're supposed to go? And I put galaxy paint on the back. I think this was the first one that I was trying to do. I was trying to kind of emulate Miss Dee Dee Willingham. So I cut out a whole bunch of different things, and I did try to paint there. For my first attempt, I think it's okay. I don't particularly care for it though, but yeah, I'm not finished with it because I can add more stuff to it. This one, I've seen a lot of people do this one, so I just saw this beautiful cat. I put him there. Blacken this out, and blacken up there. This one, this burned skeleton came out of my Camellia de Erico book. So I put it in here. I blackened out, finger painted the floor a little bit, and that's really all I did on this one. Yeah, so it's waiting for some more things to come to me with that. I've seen a lot of people do this one. So I've got this animal playing the piano, and yeah, so I'll tie it all in together some kind of way. I had put something in here, then I ended up ripping it out and putting something else on there. I mean, putting it someplace else. So I don't know really where I was going with this one, because actually I wish I hadn't have done this one like this, because this was a beautiful stairwell. But anyway, yeah, I think these little kids are adorable. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. This is the more famous picture. A lot of people that have this book or have done the stairwell. And I've seen it done so many different ways, so I'm still thinking about it. But all I did was put some black down there. And I found some people sitting down, so I haven't put any paint. I just went ahead and glued them. And so I gotta find some more random stuff to put on here. And I just stuck her on here and put matte medium down. So most of the pages have matte medium, and you could tell the ones that don't. This one doesn't because it's shiny. Yeah, you see the shine on there. So this one I didn't really think of anything to do with that one. I might end up bringing some other pages in. I like this one, but I don't like the fact that it's right there in the middle. But I don't even have to use that. I can work off of these. So this one I did some painting. Now that I've got those little tiny brushes that Miss Taylor got me, I can clean up some of these lines. But then I kind of like it kind of junky like, so I added this robot and that cat. I got this cat off a birthday card somebody sent me years ago. I don't usually save stuff like that, but for some reason I saved that one. I'll keep them for a while, and then if I can't find anything else to do with them in a couple of years, I kind of move them on. But now that I'm starting to do journaling, maybe I'll end up keeping them and doing like I did here and incorporate it. This is just matte medium down. And this one, just found a cat coming out. I just blackened everything out. And I like that page. This is another stairwell. I don't even know why I put this lady right here, but I'm going to have, this was actually in one of the collage books as an example. So, but I'm going to have something come out of her head. Some birds or some flowers or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe some butterflies or something. And I like this one. I just haven't put any matte medium down. Now this one, I wish I hadn't done it like this. But anyway, I left this here. And then I end up pasting that in here. And then I've got another statue. So I guess I'm going to find a couple more statues and kind of work around it some kind of way. I don't know. Another magazine image. Magazines go well in these books because they're not that thick. You know, because this is already expanded just by doing some of these pages. This one, I blackened everything out, and then I had him in some book I bought, and then I found some other pages in another book, and this is cardstock, so some of the ones that I put in there that have cardstock, they do make the book thicker. So I think Dee Dee suggested when you work on these books, do like a little bit in the front and then a little bit in the back, and then work back and forth. Because if you just work from the first page all the way to the back, it's going to be warped. It just won't sit right. So anyway, so he's eating something. It's brain or something like that. So then I found these dishes. So somehow I'll tie these all in. And then I haven't painted this yet, but what I did was I did a download of a book that I'm going to buy one day. It's on Etsy. I can't think of the name of it. But they had this lady on here, so I printed this lady off on computer paper and then put her on here. So I will be coloring her. So I think this one will be nice. I just haven't started it, but at least I got it glued down. And this one I did a little bit more, and I think this is the one I will do on camera. I took some stickers that I got in the mail. You know how you get free stuff in the mail with envelopes and stuff like that, you know, for donations and stuff. Sometimes I send some in, sometimes I don't. But, so I took the stickers, so I'm going to connect all of these with some gold something. And then I had some frogs that I cut out. And this was from a book that I got from Books A Million for $3. There's a bunch of stuff in there I could use. But yeah, I blackened everything out, even did a little border. I think this is so cute. So this one I may do on camera tomorrow, because I need to fully do one. And this is another one that's like ready for something. I just have to find something for him to be getting ready to eat, or you know, this round. This I've just blacked out that part, and then this was already here. So I found this lizard, gecko. Oh, that's a lizard. With the eyeball that goes back around. He was on this twig or stick or whatever, and I put him there. I like the way that this looks. The ones that have 2 and 3, 4 pictures on there, that you can tie them together. You just have to be a little bit creative with it. There was one that I was tying together, but I forgot which one it was. I had a whole thing. I had it all planned out. So yeah, so I blackened out some of the buildings. I left the abandoned car, And yeah, so just waiting for something. And I'm gonna clean these up a little bit because I didn't have a small brush. And my good brushes were my watercolor brushes. And I didn't want to use my watercolor brushes for acrylic paint. No, ma'am. This one actually, I was like, why isn't this glued down? But it's partially glued down. I do like this one. I like how I blacked out the spaces. So I don't know what these are, but I'll find something, come up with something. And this was already here. I put the watch on here. I found somebody's legs dangling, and then these are the other penguins or whatever those things. I think they're called dodo birds, maybe. Not sure. And these I did get. That was a magazine. I did get this from somewhere. I don't know. And this was a hand in one of the collage books. So I got a lot to think about. And this one was in a magazine also. I painted the blue in here, blue, and then I used some other stuff to scribble through it. And then I'm gonna place this bird there, and they are on a branch. So I wish I didn't have to cover up this whole desk, but it's okay. I like the effect of the birds there, and then the blue doors and the blue chalkboard. So this one would be fun to do. These are just placed in here, they're not cut yet. And this one I just put some galaxy paint on there. I like this one, I just haven't put anything down. And these colors, I got this from a calendar that I had. And the colors over here, I haven't done anything painting to it, but they just go so well with that. So I'll figure something out. I might just end up just painting it. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And this is Jennifer Aniston from a magazine. So I glued her there, and I just put matte medium down. The rest of the page is how it was in its original state. So these are a couple I didn't do anything with. This one I had an idea. Blacken the roof and the floor, and close line and ooh, child, I don't even know what I wrote. I'm gonna throw that away because I'm gonna think about it again because I can't. It has to be fresh in my mind. And it's good to look through these books and then look through your collage books, especially if you get new ones, and look through your bucket or collage pieces that you've already cut to keep what you need in your mind for each page. Like I'll think about something for one particular page, and I'm like, I saw that somewhere. But if you keep going through it, you'll be like, oh, that it's in that bucket. Okay, it goes there. Or I'm gonna take it from this page and put it on another page. And this one, I just put this moon there, the tree, and then that window, and the ladies here. This is interesting. I just haven't done anything to it. Blacked out the background, and then I put her in here because I love that umbrella, and the colors go well with the page. This one I like also. Just haven't done anything. This one I put the galaxy stuff down, and that's it. And I love that. This one I really like too. I just hadn't gotten to putting the matte medium down or even thinking about anything. So, and I blackened out. I found some horses in the magazine. I put them there. And this one I blackened out everything. These were already on the page. Yeah, I didn't put anything there. I just blackened it out. What was already there, blackened out. And then I just pasted this down. It came from a magazine. That was a carousel. I wish I had angled it a little bit different, so because I was making it like it's a hat, but that's okay. Then this one, I blackened everything out. I found a train, and I think that's the back of the train, but I'm going to put a clock or something right there. Then I found this little boy and then this man, and I cut them out so that they could fit like in this seat. So they're taking a ride. So they're getting around actually rolling a roller coaster, and then this train is coming. So that should be interesting. And then I had accidentally painted the rails. I painted over the rails black. So I found this in a magazine, and I just connected it right there. So when I paint it, I can make it look like it's all one thing. So I think this is one of my favorites. This one I blackened out the background, and for some reason it's kind of sketchy, but I kind of like that. Scratchy looking. I don't know, I like that. And I just put matte medium down for that. And I put Serena Williams' leg inside of a cocktail glass. So, and this one, yes, it's a pool. Actually, this was a sanctuary for bears, and it's abandoned, of course. And and actually, this book has a lot of historical items in here, and they tell you about them. Some of them I read before I started painting them, but some I Googled. So I just found some fish to put down. I might put some more fish in here. I put a lobster there, and I put this waterfall on here. So it's still a work in progress. And this one I blackened everything out. I left these, and I found a nice big Chanel watch. And this one, I think this is a sticker? Yeah, I think this is a sticker. Got in my antique sticker book. And a jackal or a hyena. And some floating hands. Skull. And you should see Miss Dee Dee's picture of this one. Hers is so creative. Now these were already here, those two, but these two I pasted them on, and I blackened out some of the stuff. Did I? No, that might already been blackened. Yeah, that was already blackened. Looks like, oh, I can't tell. Anyway, I can't tell what I blackened or not. But anyway, and see, like, they has a description of what this is. This is in Bangkok, Thailand. And I just cut this out of a calendar I had from, calendar was like 20 years old. And I kept some of the pictures in it. But yeah, I cut that out and put that there just because I thought the colors looked good together. And I blackened out some of the stuff. And I just have Jennifer here. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Or how I'm going to put her. I just feel like she needs to be on this page. I don't know. You know, you just get stuff and you play with it and see what you're going to do. It might go someplace else. So this one I blackened out this part, and then I put some brown paint around there. I think I did. It looks like I did. So I don't know what that's going to be. Blackened out, and then I put the lemur or whatever that is, and I cut something out of a magazine to make it look like he's getting food. I finger painted this side, and then this has a galaxy paint on here, just on the bare page, and then this was already here. So then I found an astronaut in another magazine, and I think that's a girl. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say her because it looks like a girl to me. So I put her there. So I got some good pages to start. You know, I can just pick it up and connect it. And I just glued that one, and blacked out. There was no rhyme or reason. But and then these I haven't done anything with. See, like when they're four like this, gotta be real creative to come up with something that matches it. Now these are the other two girls. I think there was four of them, but these are the other two girls. So this was I think it was a gas station thing. So I just made it like a landing strip, and but I didn't do anything to it. Just put those two girls on there. And this one I gotta find something to hang up on here. I don't really want mine to have all people in here, but since it was my first one. Now this one I think was one of the ones I had planned on what I was gonna do with it, but I forgot, so I had to think about it again. And I just blackened out whatever that was in there. This one, I found a train that was tilting. Well, it wasn't tilting, but I made it tilt. I glued it in here tilting. And then I found I think it's a bison, or bison family. Some kind of bull. Put that there, and I blackened out stuff and put the little galaxy thing, so just blacken that out. And this one, I found some planets. I found an elephant that was in a hole, so I'll kind of put him there. And I had something from another magazine I put there, and blacken all that out. This one, Miss Dee Dee Wellingham sent me some prize mail, and it had a bunch of stamps in it. So I'm going to do something with that on this page. And I think I even have some more stamps in one of my collage books. And this one I didn't do anything to. And then this one I put some black around the background, and that's it. I actually like this also, so I haven't done anything to it. And this is where I had stopped, so I'm going to blacken out all of that. And for some reason I feel like she needs to be a part of that situation. So, and I had pulled out these two. I like these, this peacock and this robot. So that is it. And see how wide it's gotten. Now a lot of those extra pages, these things, once I've varnished it, they're coming out. But that's why you work from the front to the back. I mean, from front sometimes, back sometimes, in the middle. Mix it up so that they won't, see, like this is happening. Yeah, so I got the hint. So, but I am going to make a cover for it or something like that so I can tie it. So I think Miss Dee Dee was talking about that, and she did it in one of her videos. So I have to go find out she did it and see what's going on. So, and then I got two books in. I showed one. I got this one in, and I adore this book. This is so cute. Storefronts from around the world. Like, so clever. So I call it the copycat book because they have the the example, and then you can either try to copy it or, you know, make something of your own. So I have to pick a page in here to do, and I think I'll put a silent flip of it up for tomorrow. And then Miss Dee Dee was, see, I like Monday and Wednesday. Because usually when I do get something, I try not to order too much anymore. So now this is the end of my birthday month coming up and next week. So I think there's a couple of things that I wouldn't mind getting, but then I'll be back to my ordering one or two things per week unless I see something on sale. And usually what I order it's on a Monday or a Wednesday because Miss Dee Dee Willingham tapes on Monday and Wednesday. So, yeah. Now, she showed this book, and I was looking for this person. I think this is it's an AI book because this person doesn't have a face. I tried to research them on the internet, and they have tons of books. But I don't mind this one so much because it's not like that dark grayscale or that bad AI where you got 6 fingers and, you know, trees and doors and just weird, real crazy. So this AI book, or this company who does this book, because that's not a person, I don't think, because I could not find it. But it's okay, whoever put this together, I consider them an artist because this is like totally different than some of the other grayscale books that were AI generated. So, yeah, I think Miss Dee Dee did this one, or was working on this one. She did this one, and that's what sold me. When she opened that book up and had this page on there colored, I said, "Ooh, I gotta get it." It was so adorable. So it has the wider lines, the dark lines. Some people don't like the dark lines. I don't mind the dark lines. And this actually reminds me of that of a book that Kim and I got. I think it was some kind of cottages or something. I didn't really like that book, and I think I passed it on. I liked it for a minute, but then I was like, mm-mm. Excuse me. So, your styles change. So, but yeah, I think this is adorable. Now, these are all not castles. Like, look, this is beautiful and can be done very nicely. I like the black on here, and the background paper is black. I started to do this one first. Excuse me. This is beautiful. This doesn't look like, it looks real. It doesn't look like, it looks like somebody really drew it, but I don't know. I need to ask. But I did do some research. But see, look how clear that is, and that's nice to color. That would be nice to color. But there's other grayscales. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Those other grayscales? I really like this one. Yeah. The elongated body. Elongated or elongated? I don't know what it is. Oh, it's time to go to bed. It is 1 o'clock. This reminds me of those islands that Johanna Basford and R.J. Hampton has floating in their pages. I mean, you can just do this so colorfully. Now, I like this. I do. That is so beautiful. And because it's single-sided, you can do watercolor markers, whatever you want. And this page is really unique. I got lots of browns now. This is gorgeous. And this book was only $9.99. That's why I know it's AI. But whoever AI'd it, they did a good job. That's a nice page. A snail house. I did start this. I used my gold paint that I got from Miss Ange. And then I put down some, I used some uh, Tombow watercolor markers for the brown, and also for the greenery. But I'm gonna come in and do some more stuff with the greenery. But yeah, I like the way I started it. So, and that's adorable. Teacup. That's very nicely done. I can see Miss Dee Dee doing this one. So nice. Ooh. And this book came out sometime last year. And I have not seen anybody, only person I saw with it is Miss Dee Dee. So I don't know what the deal is. I know some people do like AI books. This is like one of the better ones. It does have a little variety of things. I like this one also. Oh, tiny house. Mushroom house. This looks like a book Kim would like. A cluster of houses. This one is my favorite. Look at the eyes. Look at that. And enough shading, the grayscale shading, so you just they're telling you how to color it, how to shade it. Yeah. Okay. So, and it's weird how it's this is staple bound, y'all. Look, this is the middle of it. One staple, two staples. I've never seen a book like that. Stapled twice. And look at that. I've never seen a book like that before. But anyway, so here are the highlights of some of the pictures. Yep, $10 off of Amazon. So that's that. And then this one, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. I'm not gonna do another one because I want to color it. When I come back with it, I'll have a page almost colored. So it gives you the index with the examples of the houses and other storefronts, and they tell you what it is. I think I showed this already. Sorry if y'all have already seen it and y'all like or and this one was only $10.50 also. But this is let me see. They don't have an author. Okay. It was printed in China. Andrew McMill Publishing. Editor, art director, production editor. Oh, this is interesting. Andrew McMill books are available at quantity discounts with bulk purchase for educational, business, or sales promotion use. It's good to know for teachers. But these are really nice. And I think you learn by doing these because you got a reference there. Sometimes when I'm doing stuff, I'll pull out my camera. I mean, not my camera, my cell phone, or I put something on the screen so I'll have a reference point on how to color it or what it's supposed to look like. That looks like the thing on the shoe on Kirby Rosanas, the sneakers. I think I said that yesterday. That's how I remember I did flip this. So I'm sorry, y'all. It's just so cute. And this is a perfect size to fit into my little bag that I when I go to the doctor or whatever. Not that I'll be taking this one to the doctor, but I'm just saying it's a good size. And I love the muted colors in some of these, but you definitely can change the colors up. I love storefronts too. I love walking around Georgetown and just seeing all the storefronts. Anytime I go to downtown, if I have some time, I'll just walk around and it's just fun. And historical also. I haven't been to New York in a minute. I used to love going there and sightseeing. Sightseeing. And see, these little brushes I have would be perfect for these because these are very tiny. Or the Prismacolor, very thin Prismacolors. But you definitely have to use something tiny and or sharpen your pencils a lot. I'm still trying to think about which page I said I was going to do this one first. Then I saw another page. I'm still kind of deciding, but every time I look at this book, I think I must have looked in it about 7 times. I see something else that I want. I actually like that because of the grays. I don't really color a lot of gray stuff. That might be the one. Now, this is not for the faint of heart, but I think it's a good calming book to do, and it doesn't have to be the exact same. And then they give you information on making your own colors if you have the primary colors. You don't need a whole big old palette of stuff to get started doing something like this. Yes, it's so cute. Urban Anna, and I think they have more. I think they do have more. The author, oh wait. Oh, this is a person. Oh, this one is a person. I was talking about that one, but who is this one? Let me see. Urban Anna is a self-taught, okay. Urban Anna, the alias of Astrid Willinga, is a self-taught illustrator and watercolor artist. Her mission is to make the everyday magical. In her artwork, okay, so this is an artist, okay. She likes to capture the beauty of vibrant urban architectural works from all over the world. She draws cafes, storefronts, and other vivid areas and then uses watercolor to brag. Okay, and I'm not reading all the words verbatim, y'all. So this is an artist. I wonder why they didn't and it was on sale. Yeah, because I think it's on sale on Amazon right now. Yeah, 45 pictures. Wonder why they don't have her name just everywhere. Isn't that interesting? Like they don't even have her listed right here as an illustrator. Well, I guess this could be it right there. She's from the Neverlands. So yeah, so this is a real artist. This one, no, and it's okay. You know, I really like the grayscale experience. So that's all I got for you all. I did start on this page in this book that the Purple Penny Pages sent me. Uh, this is a Deborah Muller book, 250 pages. And then I heard she has another book. These are all hand drawn. And this is a lot. This is a lot. So I'll just pick, and I start one, and then I'll start the next one also while I'm finishing up this one. So that's as far as I got, but these are so beautiful. And I can tell some of these are her earlier works. That's my stomach growling. Yeah, so I got these on my desk, and I'm gonna work on my journal. On my reverse collage book. And yeah, so thank you for watching my video, and good night. Oh, okay. Where is the